Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'll be playing Seablock. As a reminder to everyone, last time we constructed robot flying frames. Yeah, they should be building. Except they don't, because we don't have enough green circuits. And we don't have enough green circuits because we are out of iron. Anyway, so we built robot frames. We started producing a lot of robots. So check out the number of robots we have: 350, 370. This is a lot. It's much better than 50 plus 100. And another thing we did, we started constructing a mall, producing lots of things. I'm not sure I like this design, but right now I just want to get the things built, and that's basically the most important thing to me, to have some production so that I don't have to juggle with these inserters. It's just and assembly machines. It's just not very fun. I mean, it kinda is, but it also kinda isn't. If you know what I mean. But we don't need these production facilities because they should be here. Fortunately, we see a lot of red stuff in here, so I guess wait, our production stopped working, or what happened? Oh, I see, it's been placed inside the labs. That's okay. We need to figure out our, to solve our iron situation, to be honest. And you know what I'm thinking about? Maybe I should switch it to direct recipes. Do we have like a better sorting? Yes, we do have this sorting. So how about I switch this iron to this recipe? Yeah, I'll do that. Let me do this real quick. So how should we do that? I will stop producing this part. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. I'll just wait for all of this to get used up. And probably I should also think about... I kind of think that I should first of all upgrade this things, and we're still missing 4 certain facilities. Let's start building them, right? Let's say I want to build them. So this part will be for inserters, so I can start building some things right here. So let's say I have certain facility here, and I have second one here. And I also want to build some crushers. One crusher, second crusher, third crusher. So we got something running there. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have some flotation cells and filtration units and crystallizers, right? So let's say I want to build some filtration units, crystallizers, and flotation cells. And this row, this part will be used for blue belts and even fast inserters whenever they become available. I'm not actually sure. At some point I'll rework all of this to look a little bit nicer, but for now it's okay. And these inserters, check this out, they're limited to 5 items only, to 1 stack of items, so we shouldn't overproduce things. We don't really have that much resources, to be honest, to like, overproduce anything. Right. Let's see what is happening next. So these buildings are being built, hopefully. And what I want to remove this recipe. And instead of this, instead of stereotype, I'll be producing Jivelite. And in addition to that, we also need mineral catalysts. So the catalysts will go here. I need the mineral, like the regular ones. This one's mineral catalysts. The problem is the problem here is how do I supply the catalysts to these two certain facilities? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Okay, let's see. How much stone do we actually need? I'm assuming that this line of ore can be handled by half a belt. And another by half a belt. So in total it's one belt. That means that this ore, sorry, not ore, but this crushed ore should be handled by just like on one side of the inserters. At least that's what it seems to me. And I could do something like add a splitter and tell the splitter that the left side should contain only crushed ore. Crushed stone, sorry. What this means? It means that there should actually be some space for regular inserters. Well, as regular as they can be, I guess. But the point is that we should be able to... I actually don't want to look like this. Let me change it back. I want the inserters to just take stuff from here. Maybe like this. We are short on inserters. Who's using our inserters? That's the question. Who is using inserters? Inserters are not being made because we don't have enough gear wheels. Yep. Let's do something about this. I can remove this part in theory. I don't need it just yet. And this should free up a lot of inserters. So now that inserters are freed up, I can change this part a little bit. Something like this. Oh no. Why? It's okay. It is okay. Alright. And this can become a Javelite crusher. Nice, it crushed all of these things. And now, here, I can produce pure iron. Look at this. And I want them to be used up in correct proportion. Well, actually, proportions don't matter because they will just be backed up right here. So this hopefully increase the amount of iron that we are producing, hopefully significantly. We'll see. Like, the main purpose of these two lines was copper and iron, so I might as well separate them out now, you know. Honestly, this seems pretty reasonable to me. The only thing I want is I want to start the second machine here. But for that, I actually need to build it. And it's not being built because we don't have enough resources. What is it? This is the machine that I want. It doesn't have steel gear wheels. And we don't have steel gear wheels because we are out of steel. It's not really surprising. Not surprising at all. Right, especially when you consider what happened here. We're like using up all the steel, so nothing really gets through into this box. Okay, we have green circuits. We have lots of stuff. We don't have iron and we don't have steel. And unfortunately, we need steel. I mean, do we? Do we actually? Because what I could do, I could say that I don't need this thing anymore that much. I probably don't. Let me remove this one. Everything will be picked up, placed somewhere. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. But I'll essentially place a blueprint of the sorting facility right here, and we'll be using, you know, we'll upgrade this one instead to increase the iron output, iron production by 2 times. And here it goes. Placed. Awesome. Now we just wait for the other one to be constructed. That's good. So this, in theory, actually let me slow down the game a little bit. Or maybe not. Nah, I'm not gonna slow it down. I was thinking of slowing down the game a bit, but it's okay as it is. It makes, I hope, watching this playthrough a little bit, you know, hopefully it makes it a little bit more interesting. And it saves me time, you know, on waiting. We are playing with higher resource costs anyway, so at our current stage we have 20 times increased costs, so the fact that we are playing at 8 times the speed doesn't really, you know, doesn't really make the game that much faster. It makes building the base faster, and high science cost multiplier kind of makes it so that compared to science costs, building costs are less significant, they are less important, but that's about it. Okay, so this part seems to be working. Right? Looks like we don't have enough Javelite. And we don't have enough Javelite because this inserter is not working. Okay, now it should look even better. Alright. All of this are working. This is great. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I am not sure what's happening here. Very strange. Let me change it like this. So I'm not sure what exactly was going on there. Okay. Looks good. let's figure out what we want to do for today. Let's think. I really want to get sniper turrets so I can start getting it, like cleaning the base, not the base, the map from the worms. They have distance of 25. So it means that they can barely hit the edge here. Which means that I can actually build lots of stuff without really risking my robots. Not that it matters anymore. Like, it mattered in the past. Okay, it needed to be really careful with robots. But nowadays, what happened here? Oh, right. Okay. I cut off this power because I removed this line of inserters. So now what I just want, to landfill things. Maybe even landfill them down here. Right, I can do it. I can also landfill stuff here. Maybe. Okay, let's not do it that close to the biters. Okay, let's see how long it would take us to lose the first robots. We haven't lost any robot yet. I think, to my knowledge, we haven't. How do I check that? Kills. No, not kills, maybe losses. Right, losses are here. We don't have any losses yet. This is great. And this is still not built, because we, I guess, still are short on iron. What's the problem here? We have a lot of iron, we are just unable to produce it. But look at that. We fixed our iron issues. Okay, this is a bit problematic because it's used for both steel and iron, and there is no... I mean, there actually is a good way of making this look a little bit better. Do it by doing something like this. Yeah, let me improve our iron production a little bit by let's see. So we build something like this, which means that we need to move this one by one. Moving it down by one, we build this stuff. Okay. So now we can take this and place it here instead of here. And that's quite a lot of space right there. Right, so now the only question is, how do I make use of it? I don't want it to be shifted. I could do something like this, maybe, and like this. So we'll be placing stuff over there, and we'll be taking it from here. And we don't have enough blast furnaces. So let's fix this part. How should I do this? maybe here. Okay. Let's use this area for... Can we build second? Okay, we'll build one blast furnace. We'll have second one. We'll have chemical furnace. We'll have a ore processor and powder mixer. Okay, we build something. And while we're at it, let's also do something about casting. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use this 5. Start with induction furnace. 1 induction furnace, 2. Couple, and yeah. Okay, we actually managed to build blast furnace. So it's built, it's finally built. It wants to produce things. And the only problem, well, it's not really a problem. We need this part of the build here as well. Like this, nice. And we could have... no? Could work like this. And with that part out of the way, I think I can remove these inserters. So this made steel and iron production independent. The steel is being produced using the new furnace. And that's good. That's really good, because what this means is that all iron ingots can go into this induction furnaces. That means more iron. Let's check whether it actually helped, whether what we did helped us at all. So we wanted to have more iron, and we wanted to have more steel. Like this steel. Question, did it help? So steel production definitely improved. The iron one, it's a bit hard to tell for sure. Probably. I guess iron wasn't really affected that much, because these inserters maybe were working faster than this one. So it's a bit strange, because the angle is the same as 180 degrees. So I'd assume they were working with the same speed. Like this inserter here, and the inserters that were here, and had like a little bit longer arms. Oh right, it's just that now iron doesn't have enough iron ore. Okay, that's an interesting point. So it seems that we are prioritizing steel, which I guess it's okay. It will be used up at some point, and then we'll have more iron. Oh, and iron backfilled. Okay, nice. So the problem here is that, well, it's not even a problem, but since this inserter comes first, means that half of the iron ore goes to steel, and only like a remaining half, actually not even half, like in the worst case, kind of a quarter, goes to iron. But the thing is that this part is almost always backed up, because we have enough, like we have lots of invar produced already. So it's not really a problem. Why we have a problem with brass? Don't have enough copper? Because we don't have enough oxygen. Oh. Sorry, copper. I didn't mean to break. we built. Okay, now we fixed it. So we have this part, it produces brass. This one produces silver. Let's also limit it to only 2 stacks of silver. Let's see whether we have any questionable items in here. I have lots of stuff that I'd like to clean up at some point, but maybe it's a bit too early. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to do anything about it. Let's see. So we have iron coming here, we have copper, we have a lot of copper. I can actually upgrade this two as well. Because what this will allow me to do, it will allow me to fix, well, not to fix, but to switch this line to be pure copper as well. Which is probably a good thing, right? I kind of feel that it's a good thing. And we decided to place things on the closest side, closest lane of the belt. So let's keep it like this. Nice. We fixed our iron production and we fixed our steel production. However, we still don't have. We still do not have this one. For that we need clay bricks. What happened with clay bricks? I was sure that they are working fine. Yeah, they are. We just need to actually provide clay bricks into the system. Just a tiny thing. Let's also provide the stone. So I'm not sure whether we have like how much stone do we actually have? We have, well, now we have 6,500 because of the provider chest, I guess. Okay, so this stuff started working. We still having the same amount of robots. It's okay. Like I'm not actually like in a hurry to do anything with like the robots. I need to research sniper turrets in order to be able to do anything. And look at that. We have quite a lot of military science packs. I would say we should probably research, start researching sniper turrets. The issue here is that we are blocked on silicon. Okay, let's fix this. Let's say we want the stuff to go like this. We want this thing to go forward a bit. And try to use this one to close the spot. So the idea here with this belt, I just want to consume all of this silicon. That's really all there is to that. I mean, and at some point, you know, I will allow the silicon to go through. So this hopefully fixed our tin problems. Not sure though. I'm not convinced. Like, solved it for real. So, how do I want... wait, what is this? I want to remove this information. Okay, so what's happening here? we don't have radars. It's unfortunate. So this will be used for basic crushed OS production, and I'll be placing this line like over there. I'll just have more and more and more and more stuff. Here I'll have a train line to pick them up, like to get crushed ores. Here I will have further processing of the ore, like here and down there. And I'll have another line to connect them, to pick them up, right? So basically the idea is that let's say we have crushed sapphirite. So this one will be provided here on this line. Then this one. It is used to produce sapphirite chunks. The chunks will be built here and they will go further down, right? And the chunks can be converted into crystals, and crystal production will be here. And maybe I will even combine it with purification. And purified stuff can be processed further. We'll see, it might just work. So I'll be using 2 chunks to produce crushed things. 1 chunk to... well, 1 city block to produce chunks, and 1 city block to produce crystals and purified one. Okay. So this space somewhere, maybe here, should be reserved for rails. Right, so they go here, pick this up, drop somewhere, and then return. I'll probably keep a really wide line for rail network here, with like vertical, like a really wide. And by really wide, I mean like a city block wide. Because normally the rails will have to fit in 1 chunk, but over here, I think I will leave them like 3 chunks to be able to do something in case I want to or need to. I want to use like a slightly unusual kind of... I want to have slightly different city blocks. I still want city blocks, but I want them kind of logically organized into sections, you could say. We'll see how it goes. It will probably be a huge fail. But you know, I'm gonna try anyway. Right, here, let's clear this stuff from stereotype. Okay, we cleared it. This one might take a while. We'll wait. Okay, cleared. How's our power doing? We are fine on power. We have lots of power. That's awesome. Okay. It's done. Awesome. Now, next step is to switch it to produce cretinium. And I also need another one here. So this will be our cretinium crusher. It seems to be working, and we will switch these recipes to give us pure copper. What's happening here? Oh. Oh, I see. Well. It's okay. I'm gonna remove this. I don't think I like this idea. I mean, it seemed like a good idea in the past, but I don't feel like it's actually needed that much nowadays. Let's put this all, right? So let's get it down. And it should... Oh no. No. It should work now, right? Let's place it like this. And we want to produce this stuff. Let's resume the production of copper. This is great. We have copper being produced. We have... everything is being produced. This is awesome. We can actually build some landfill here. Should we do it? Do we have a landfill production? How much landfill do we actually have? We have only 5,000 landfill. You know what? I'm gonna do it. This is the build that I want to take. So I'll take it. And I will place it here. It might be a temporary thing. The important part is that we will be getting some landfill. And that's what I want. I want to have some landfill here. How did I place this? So the question is, where are our crushers? Because I thought I started building them here, right? This is the crusher, but we don't have stone furnaces. That's not good that we don't have stone furnaces. We can produce some stone furnaces here. And maybe even steel furnaces here as well. Because why not? What else do we have? Do I need stone filtering furnace? I don't know. I'm not sure whether I want to use that one for anything. I don't need it now, so I'm not gonna build it. Hopefully I will not have to build it like ever. Let's see. This has been produced and it's been delivered. Awesome. So we have this part pretty much done. Just need to place a rubber port. No, I will not do it here. I will place it right here. So we also have some rubber ports. That's nice. I mean, in theory, I could also change this part to produce some landfill. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I will copy all of this and place it right here. And it will be great. Oh, I don't need to crush anything. What a surprise. Let's just pick all of these things up instead. Because looks like we don't need the crushers. Stuff is already crushed. So why did I fix production of the crushers? What was the point? It's okay. Okay, we have landfill production already. This one, for some reason, is not quite... Okay, it's not using crushed stone because it just doesn't have enough sulfuric acid. Nice. So we fixed our iron ore and copper ore situation. I'm not gonna clean up this part, just in case I want to switch around the recipes. It's fine the way it is. It still works, right? So no issues there. So the question is, can I fix... well, first of all, the science. It needed tin, and we are given it tin. So hopefully we will not be having these problems for much longer. I mean, we'll probably still have some problems. And actually with the tin situation, I really want to insert some kind of buffer in here. It doesn't have to be huge, I just want it, you know, to buffer a little bit, tiny little bit. Let's say, like this. Just in case, like, whenever time comes that I'm not really consuming tin plates, I want them to still be produced, because they, like, the production is not very fast. We'll need to improve it at some point. So yes, back to glass. How do we produce glass? So let's say I want glass, and really? Okay. That was pretty easy. Looks simple enough. Let's see, how can I make this part look a bit better? I probably want to burn charcoal instead of carbon. So if I do things like that, I will have a mixed belt. I'll have a mixed belt of glass and of silicon and charcoal, and they are smelted in regular smelters, but I'm gonna use steel furnaces because I can use steel furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know how many I need, but I know that this will be enough. What I built here for now. This will be enough for our purposes. And this will be a belt of glass. So let's do this. 1, 2. That's it, right? And we have our glass. The thing that I forgot to build here, I actually forgot to build some power poles, and I want to automate those. Let's build some power poles here and some power poles here. I'm not gonna produce small electric poles anymore, just because I'm not really interested in using them. This has power transmission of 500 megawatts. That's a lot. I like it. And while we're at it, you know, maybe I should fix this part. Yeah, let's just produce everything that we can produce. Alright, it requires steel pipes. So let's give them steel pipes. So for steel pipes I don't want to limit it. Very low number, and I guess we might also produce steel gear wheels here. With steel gear wheels production fixed, we can actually remove this one. Okay, so we have something working. We have glass being produced. In theory, we could try to get blue science, right? Because we have advanced circuit, we have naphtha, we have fuel oil, we have copper plates, glass, silver plate, aluminium, electronic circuit, and we have steel. So we have everything for blue science. Everything except tin. No, we even have the tin. Now what? Increase this. So we have tin, but it's still a bit slow. Why is it slow? Because we don't have enough charcoal. And what happens with charcoal? Our charcoal production is it just not enough, or what's the problem? Interesting. So let's try to upgrade this once. Maybe it will help. Maybe it will not. I don't know. I have no idea. But it shouldn't hurt. Of that, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that it will not hurt whatever we are doing. Yeah, so we don't quite have enough charcoal. It's okay. Maybe. I would hope it will backfill at some point, but I can actually upgrade the furnaces here as well. Right, because yes, we had too many bricks here. And now there aren't no bricks. Okay, nice. Let's see whether it's enough, but that was a bit of a surprise to me, to be honest. The fact that we don't have enough charcoal here. Okay, so sniper turrets are still researched. Research is still super slow. So we're using tin and red circuits, I'm assuming. But these things should back up relatively soon. We're not producing robots for some reason. Yeah, I guess we have enough robots for our purposes. Like our base now. I'm not gonna build anything further in this episode. I just want to look at the base to make sure it's working correctly. So we are building a stockpile of red circuits. We have enough green ones. We still kind of want to produce even more. And we are using tin and copper for that. And we're actually quite short on copper. We don't have enough. No, we're not short on copper. We are more short on tin than we are on copper. So we're kinda short on. You know what I can do? I can improve throughput of this just a little bit. I mean, to be honest, I don't have to do that because I don't have to do that because we don't have enough things. The problem is not the throughput, the problem is the lack of tin. And why we don't have tin? We don't have tin because we don't have enough charcoal. Let me rotate this and actually start giving charcoal here. I'm not sure, like, the fact that we don't have enough charcoal. I didn't expect that. I kinda wanted to keep this power because, like, we need it, right? It gives us 17 something megawatts. So I wanted to keep it. But maybe it wouldn't be that bad if I reduced its power output a little bit, and this should cause it to output more charcoal instead, because this consumption gets reduced, maybe even further. No, I don't want to lose my power, so let's keep it like this for now. And we did get enough charcoal to last us at least some time. Mostly because of this chest that ran out. Alright, and we don't have anything anymore. Let's say we want some charcoal. Because we have lots of charcoal produced here. Wait, where is it? Here, right? And we actually... I know. We can provide this charcoal. Like, it's not like we need it for anything. It's just extra. Everything that reaches here is an extra charcoal. So we might as well, you know, make it available. We don't have space to pick it up here, it's okay. So we'll be giving charcoal just from this place, and that's totally fine with me. You know, it's something. It's something. And hopefully it will make our lives a little bit easier. I will also say that I want input priority from the left. So I want this trickle of charcoal to be prioritized over charcoal produced here. And another thing is that I actually want to prioritize local production of charcoal, meaning that I should probably do it like this. Or I could make, like, I could do it in a proper way and just place it here and say that priority is to take stuff from the left. Not actually working correctly, is it? It's okay. It's okay. It's kind of the same thing, really, as it was before. So this is an unnecessary complication, actually. Let me change it to how it was. That's how it used to be, and that's how I'm gonna keep it for now. Okay, so this part works. We hopefully fixed our tin issue. Yes, tin is being consumed. We still don't have enough production of tin. What do we need in order to have, like, a good sorting for tin? We need... So here is lead. Here is tin. We need crushed stereotype, crushed badmonium. So should I just have 4 lines? How's this sorting called? It's called... sorting... It's this one. It's called advanced or refining. I don't know how this process is called. Oh, pure ores. I guess it's called pure sorting. This is pure ores. I was always confused by how this, like, sorting recipes are properly called, like, in the community, whether they're called pure sorting or mixed sorting or combo sorting or whatever. I am confused with the proper naming. Yep, let's see. What we have here? We have a lot of silicon built up. The thing with silicon is that there are ways to use it up, so it's not a huge deal if you have some extra. What is the problem now? The problem is the fact that we need to stuff and it requires invar, and we run out of invar. I don't know how this happened, but we don't have invar anymore because we don't have nickel. And where is all our nickel? All our nickel is used up. Okay, nice. We finally went through this chest of nickel, and we can finally start consuming it from here. We have a lot of nickel here. See, 67,000 of nickel. This is a lot. Nice. So we should hopefully have sniper turrets ready. What do we need to build them? We need copper plates and okay, there's not like it's super easier to actually produce them. And I'll probably keep these two, like these two assembly machines. I'm not sure. I'll keep a couple of assembly machines to produce turrets. Oh, we need radars, by the way. Let's build some radars. Where should I place them? Let's say here. We'll have one radar, another one, and we'll be building like regular bullets, let's say. I'm not quite sure about this one. Let's build a full chest of them. And this one will be for the turret, once we have it researched. Speaking of radars, I'd like to upgrade this one probably. Right. It's not upgradable. Should be upgradable, right? Should be able to upgrade it. Nice. And we cover almost our whole base. Another thing that I just remembered, we'll probably want to use some lamps just to make the factory a bit nicer to look at night. We are no longer like really limited by the power, and just when I said it, I see our power going down. Okay, you know what, I changed my mind. I am placing this inserters back. So we are somewhat short on power, and we'll need to figure out what to do with the power, but I don't want to even think about it before I clear some space around the base, because I want to expand, and probably this is the side I want to expand the most, because it will give me some extra power while I do it. It can give me up to, like, it can basically double this power, double this 50 megawatts, which means that I'll need to be careful with expansion in order not to produce too much power, and I can kind of isolate this part and have it essentially kind of self-contained and dedicated to charcoal and carbon production, right? Because I don't have to keep it connected to everything. I can just cut it off here, and I mean, really just here. I can just do it here, and it will be fine. I could even cut it now, but we're a bit low on power, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, and that was episode, I don't remember the name, I think let's continue everything else in the next episode. This was episode 32. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!